Hey, buckle up. You're about to hear a story that's gonna mess with your head. I'm Luke Bennett, 33, and until recently, life was textbook. Partner in a plumbing biz. Nothing glamorous, but it paid the bills. Married to Elaine, who, let's be honest, turned heads wherever she went. Trophy wife? Yeah, people whispered it. She worked for the big shot at the local BMW dealership, and we had Maria, our 8-year-old. House in Westchester, summer place out on Long Island, the whole 9 yards. Elaine and I clicked when I was fixing the heating at her folks' place. She was still living at home. And let me tell you, she was in a mood. Just dumped her fiancé, guy they called Blaster. Turns out some dude caught Blaster in the sack with his wife and gave him a backside full of rock salt with a shotgun. Blaster, real name Ryan Grant, was a player, legendary even. But this time he pushed it too far. His mom, wild story, was an au pair in California, came back pregnant, named him Ryan. Figured it was her American lover's name, probably some fake ID. Eventually, she hooked up with Elias Grant, this guy from school she ignored back then. He was convenient, a dad for her kid. Elias, this quiet, overlooked guy, jumped at the chance, married her, baggage and all, adopted Ryan, and wouldn't you know it, they actually made it work. Had 2 daughters. Elias built his little computer shop into a chain, sold it for millions. Countryside estate, horses, the works. Elias spoiled Ryan rotten, gave him everything he never had. Ryan turned into this entitled, cocky, pretty boy. Women fell at his feet. Then he met Elaine. He was actually smitten for real, but Elaine, old-fashioned, wanted to wait for marriage. Ryan, used to instant gratification, played along until his true colors popped. Cheated. Elaine dumped him, went into a tailspin. I stepped in, asked her out. She said yes, surprisingly. Great night. Ended back at my place. She confessed she wanted to live a little, experience freedom, maybe get back at Ryan. Slept with me that night. After that, nothing. Rumors flew. Elaine partying hard. Quick flings, even with some of Ryan's old buddies. Ironic, right? Ryan took off for college, still womanizing, but Elaine, she was the one that got under his skin. Bruised ego couldn't handle it. Year later, bumped into Elaine at a party. Reconnected. She swore the wild phase was over. We got serious, then a couple. Married 3 years later when Maria was on the way. Life was good. Then, a few months after the wedding, plumbing job for one of Ryan's old friends. He smirks. Tells me Blaster swore he'd sleep with Elaine someday. Make sure the whole town knew. Said Ryan never failed to bet a married woman he set his sights on. Newlywed jitters, right? I confronted Elaine. She promised she'd never be alone with Ryan, never give him the chance. Warning faded. Years passed. Heard Ryan married some rich Brit, moved to England. Seemed like he was out of our lives for good. Elaine and I, average marriage, ups and downs. Then bam, like lightning, it all came crashing back. Wednesday night, weather forecast on TV. Good news for the weekend. Elaine turns to me, serious face. Luke, listen, something important. Puzzled. Okay, what's up? Something happened today. No, not today, it's from before us. She hesitates. Remember Ryan Grant, my ex-fiancé? I frown. Blaster? Yeah, remember him. Shot in the ass guy. Still hear stories about that scumbag. Last I heard, still a mess. Why? Did someone finally finish the job? Elaine's pale. No, nothing like that. He lives in England now. But he was at a wedding here, old friends thing. Met Gabriella Maria Eriksson. You know her? I nod vaguely. Yeah, from high school. Right. She and Ryan hit it off. Found out she knew me, got curious, asked about me. She gave him my number. Cold dread. I knew exactly what Ryan promised. Voice even. He called you? Yes, she admits. We've talked a few times, you know. Old times. Old times, I scoff. You were together, what, 3 months? He cheated on you. Hardly worth reminiscing. You don't understand. Pleading tone. We had dreams back then. Dreams. That future's supposed to be buried. He wants to see me. Of course he does, I snap. Swore he'd sleep with you, prove it to everyone. Hard to do that over the phone. Her face ashen. Don't be ridiculous. Just catching up, friends. Nothing else. Fine, I say, tight jaw. Invite him over. Dinner. Bring his wife. Elaine shakes her head. No, he's not coming here. He won a bonus week at a 5-star hotel in St. Bart's. Invited me to go. St. Bart's? I'm stunned. His wife can't make it, afraid to fly. But she trusts him, no problem with him meeting an old friend, staring at her. You've lost your mind. Please calm down, listen. Pleading. I already said yes. Once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We could never afford that. Not now, with the summer house expenses. Fists clench. Worse than I imagined. Nightmare just starting. St. Bart's. Playground for the rich and famous. Doesn't change anything. Anger boils. You still in love with that creep? Elaine's face. No, of course not. I love you, you know that. You're my only love. Love? I scoff. Running off to St. Bart's for a week with that horny blaster creep? Sex orgy? No, of course not. Stammering. Did I say anything about sex? He hasn't demanded anything. I haven't promised anything. Truth is, I have no intention of cheating. Had enough. Voice rises. No sex? No cheating? Then why the hell is he taking you to St. Bart's? 5-star resort. Doesn't matter if he conned some sucker into paying. If you think he's not planning to screw you every chance he gets, you're lying or incredibly naive. Don't be surprised when the evidence pops up online. Gasps, taken aback. You see me as that? Just because Ryan won a bonus week and his wife can't go and he invited me? Crazy to turn down a free vacation. I sneer. Did his wife tell you this? No? Then yeah, that's what I see. And remember this, once that kind of woman, always that kind of woman. Can't wash it off. Once you're back, that's you. Tears welling, sobbing. You'll see, nothing bad will happen. Nobody will even know I'm going with Ryan. Cold laugh. Nobody but me. You're insane if you think I'm keeping this quiet. Whole town will see your party, my humiliation online. Real fear flickers in her eyes. Price of her free trip just shot up. Please, don't do this to us. Whispers. I promise, I'll make it up to you when I get back. Only one way to fix this. Voice like steel. Phone. Call Blaster. Cancel the trip. Now. Lips tremble. I can't. That's it. Final straw. Marriage over. Strange relief washes over me. Have a nice trip, I mutter. Walk to the living room. Pour a huge single malt. Silence the rest of the night. Next morning, regained confidence. Bright smile. Still think you're married to that? Coldly. Cancel the trip? Smile falters. No. Can't. Then yes. Expression darkens. Who cares about your opinion? Snaps. Silent breakfast. Work made a call. Clara Miller, surprised voice. Lunch? I ask. Clara lived 4 houses down. Maria's best friend's mom. Dumped her cheating husband 5 months ago. Always admired her. Not a trophy wife, but attractive, real. Lunch, small talk, lean in. Secret. Promise to keep it. Eyebrows lift. Secret? Catch? No catch. Gift. You and your daughter, Maria and me. Disney World, Orlando, all expenses. Clara narrows eyes. Condition? None. Before, during, after. Easier for me, more fun for Maria, having you two along. Considers. Elaine. What does she think? Elaine won't care. Planning her St. Bart's trip with her ex. Voice dripping contempt. Filing for divorce. Clara silent. Long pause. Tell me more about the trip plans. No plans yet. Say yes. We plan together. Hour after lunch, Clara calls back. Okay, I'll come. Evening, babysitter for her daughter. Met at my office, planning. Expected separate rooms. Surprise, family room. Girls together. No objections. From then on, Clara and I, daily calls. Flights to Orlando booked. Rental car, hotel near Disney. Home, Elaine and I, barely speaking. Lost interest in sex. If she noticed, didn't care. Gas station, washing her car. Folder in glove compartment. Forgot it. St. Bart's Hotel website printouts. Email from Ryan. Flight itinerary. Boat transfer. Teasing me? Final proof. Course of action clear. Elaine about to find out. She might have cancelled St. Bart's if I'd given ultimatum. Stay or divorce. Didn't offer it. No reason to save marriage. Summer house. She betrayed me when she said yes to Blaster's invite. Luxury getaway. Not naive. Knew exactly what he wanted. Willingly agreed. Going to Disney with Clara. Assured her no conditions, different situation. Clara single. Divorce papers signed when we leave. After the trip, future, not betrayal. Elaine. No objections to Disney. Maria and me. St. Bart's for her. Details. Didn't ask. Maybe we both lost interest in sex. Different reasons. Last night before departure. Packing. Bed early. Tried to come near. Pushed her away. Never come near me. Flinched. Oh my God. Talk to me. Talk when we're back from our trips. Left early morning. Knew they were on the boat to St. Bart's. Made a call. Blaster's wife. Livid. Gone too far this time? Not hard to find her. Elaine's friend, Nancy, told me where Blaster lived in England. Unusual names, easy to track. Online search. Grant family's home number. Wrote my letter to Elaine. Dear Elaine, your old and new boyfriend Blaster, terrible liar. His wife told me she's working as their hostess while he's in St. Bart's. Great pleasure having a vacation on the island. Maybe talk to her instead of believing that horny bastard. She promised to come to St. Bart's. Serious talk with your lover and you. Enclosed divorce papers. Court received them today. Free to do what you want. Didn't care much before anyway, St. Bart's reading this. Luke, soon-to-be ex-husband. Faxed letter, divorce papers to hotel. Calls started. Home, cell phone ringing non-stop. Elaine checked in. Didn't answer. Read texts. Hour after first message, another. Coming home tomorrow. Clear up misunderstanding. Replied. Didn't share a room by mistake. Went there on purpose. Live with consequences. No complaints. Maria and I abroad. Don't care where you are later. Evening, Abby Grant called. Already in Naples. Demanded Ryan throw Elaine out of hotel. 15 minutes later, Ryan called back. Elaine left the room. Checked out less than an hour after arriving. Abby doubted romance after that chaos. Clara, girls, and I left for Orlando next morning. Flew Air France to Orlando, rental car. Hotel easy to find, GPS. Girls thrilled to be together. Clara and I, effortless. Hiccup, family room, 2 queen beds. Clara and I looked at each other, laughed. Problem solved itself. Barely thought about Elaine. Returned home next day. Countless texts. Swore she hadn't cheated. Night alone in another hotel. Replied, cheated when you accepted invite. Left because he threw you out after wife confronted him. Not moral revelation. Clara, never involved in messages. Wonderful days at Disney. Another in Orlando, Universal Studios. City Walk. Last night, girls asleep, Clara whispered, Luke, I love you. I love you too, Clara. Your lovemaking, slow, silent, careful not to wake girls. Deeply emotional night. New beginning. Afterwards, Clara asked, still love me when we're home? Promised her, real love, not location dependent. Next morning, offer. You and Maria, move in with Will and me. Hesitated. Serious? Nodded. Meant what you said about loving me? My home is yours. Accepted. Fast decision. Spent 4 days together. Best behavior, but new risks needed to win. Elaine didn't take it well. Realized what was happening. Cried hysterically. Belongings to Clara's. Begging me to stay. Burned bridges when she chose St. Bart's over us. First night at Clara's, unforgettable. Hours of love-making. Couldn't understand how ex-husband cheated on such a woman. Nobody perfect. Confident we could work through anything. Confidence tested fast. Month into new life. Anonymous letter at work. Printed photo. Clara on bar. Skirt up. No underwear. Common knowledge, Clara slept with Ryan Grant. Know what she was up to at conference. Rage bubbled. Looked closer. Photo inconsistencies. Watch, not hers. Hair, shorter. Evening, handed Clara letter, picture. Explain this? Watching her reaction. Clara responded, always suspected Ryan, sleeping with her or worse, during wild midsummer night party in school. Denied it always. Picture of herself dancing, burst out laughing. Photo album. Pictures from company Christmas party. Date, time clear. Clara, other women, dance floor same thing. Competition, walk across floor, panties at ankles, not their own panties. Clara and I agreed, past irrelevant. Concern, who faked photos? Photoshop skills impressive. Someone hated Clara, me, or both. Never found sender. Clara showed picture to co-workers, reward for culprit. Harassment stopped. Biker friend promised talk with whoever responsible. From then on, Clara and I, closer. People envied us. Elaine and I sold summer house. Her share, parents' help, bought out my stake in our house. Shared custody of Maria. Spent time with both of us, even during Elaine's weeks with Clara. Daughters, close as sisters. Abby and I, emails. Found out, she and Blaster split. 2 months after St. Bart's. He left phone at her parents' after visit. Curious father, went through it. Explicit messages, another woman. Final straw for Abby. Forgave him after Elaine thing, but this time done. Elaine struggled first weeks after separation. Bounced back. Gorgeous single woman. Blaster and Elaine, no desire to reminisce. Heavy price for first attempt. Friendship beyond repair. Blamed each other for everything. Elaine dated. First guy, awkward, month. Current boyfriend, better match. Maria approves. Only issue, tough divorce himself. Ex-wife took him for everything. Clara and I, wedding plans, smoothly. Between us daughters, early days together, future discussions. Differences, but compromise, understanding, always a solution. Intimacy, all-time high. Baby, actively trying. Daughters excited for little brother or sister.